Wait, you're inside my house!
Yes, you seen that correctly. This is Velma now. Let's talk about it. Okay, so HBO Max has revealed a new Velma show. It's supposed to be like a adult take on Scooby-Doo series in general, I guess. And maybe something you realize though is the fact that Velma is actually Indian, and also she was revealed to be a lesbian, and actually surprisingly nobody was mad about it, which I'm glad, because to be honest, that part really didn't matter at all. Like, it doesn't matter to me. What does matter to me, however, is what they did to the rest of the characters and the art style as well. The show just looks really, really ugly. Like, it looks like a mixture of like Big Mouth and Family Guy if they just became one all of a sudden. And I know that sounds crazy to say, but it's really just the truth to me. It looks bad. But getting past that, apparently Shaggy is now Norville. So yeah, they used my boy's government name, and not only did they use his government name, but he's black, as you can tell. I mean, he's got a fade and what are these wigs? I guess he's got wigs now. I don't know what they got going on. I don't know what they got going on. Use my boy's government name too, though. That's absolutely crazy. And I don't know, maybe it's just me, but why is the guy who's a stoner stereotype now black? I mean, he looks like he's from Florida, more importantly, but the stoner stereotype now being black could be definitely taken the wrong way, especially by, you know, African American Jamaicans maybe, but him being black is already kind of a little strange in all honesty, especially if this is supposed to be an adult take on Scooby-Doo, which that in itself is a cool concept, I guess. However, the execution of it is what's like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Nah, for real though, this dude looks like Kodak Black. Like, I really thought this was Finesse Kid when I first seen him. I'm like, oh, is that Kodak Black, bro? I mean, seriously though, I expect the first thing to come out of Shaggy's mouth is like, we could have been superstars. Like, you know what I'm saying? Why does he look like this? He looks like your average Floridian, bro. That's besides the point though. Used his government name, and apparently Scooby is not even going to be in the show. The showrunners already announced that Scooby's not going to be part of the show at all. So not only is Scooby not part of the show, but you took away Shaggy's dog and renamed him completely. This is not even Shaggy at this point. You might as well just, like, this right here saying first look at Shaggy. That's not Shaggy, bruh. And this is coming from a black person. I think this is doing just this. This is I don't even know what to say. Like, this has me speechless. Daphne looks kind of normal per se. From what I can tell, I don't think her race was changed either. But I'm about to touch on something too, and that is the art style of this show. That's the main thing that absolutely bothers me. But Daphne looks kind of weird too. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't tell if her race was changed or something else. But in general, she just doesn't really look like Daphne at all. And then we have Fred, who looks the exact same. I mean, honestly, he looks like he hasn't even skipped a beat. So we got Floridian Shaggy. We got freaking Daphne, who looks like, I don't even know what, I can't even describe what's going on with Daphne right now. And then we got normal run-the-mill Fred. And to touch on the art style, what is going on here, bro? What is going on here for real? These look like they're from 3 different shows. Dead serious. They look like they're from 3 different shows. Fred's got round eyes. She's got, what are these, rhombuses? Is that a diamond? What is that? Why her eyes look like that? Now, unless her race is something else, and maybe that's why. I have no idea why he looks like that, bro. Nah, for real. Somebody said, what does Scooby-Doo look like? And this is why I love Twitter, bro. Yeah, that's wild for real, by the way. That's crazy. But I don't know who this was made for, honestly, because if it's an adult take on Scooby-Doo, like, I'm cool. Like, okay, they're solving mysteries, but like, it's more violent and, you know, all this other craziness, right? I'm like, okay, you know what? That seems cool in concept. which by the way, the guy saying, let's see Lakeith Stanfield as Shaggy. Honestly, that would probably be fire. I'm not gonna lie to you. He'd probably kill it. But that's besides the point here. For one, the art style is really inconsistent. Like I said, it looks like they're from 3 different shows. Like, you can't tell me this guy and this guy were in the same show at all. You just couldn't tell me that. I don't know what they got going on here at all. I mean, the voice cast itself is perfectly fine. I think all these guys are going to do perfectly fine in their roles. I'm not really sure if this is exactly a good idea. And when you watch the trailer in itself is basically trying to make fun of anybody who would have a problem with the show to begin with, which is clever, honestly. Kind of clever, you know? You know, I get what they're trying to do here. It's trying to be satirical. You know, it's satire. Like, oh, you guys don't like this, and we know you're not going to like it, so we're going to do it anyways, you know? They're trying to take, like, the Family Guy approach, kind of, you know what I mean? Which is kind of, like, making fun of the critics and making fun of the tropes, which I'm like, okay, that's cool. But it looks really bad. Like, the animation, like I said, the animation looks like a really bad child of Family Guy and Big Mouth. Like I said, this show looks like it's animated in between like Family Guy and Big Mouth. That's what it looks like. Family Guy plus Big Mouth, that's the animation style. Like I said, the art style is also really inconsistent, and in general, I just don't really know who this show was made for. And in terms of the race swaps, I mean, with Velma herself, it seems like more of a self-insert, like the voice actress is a self-insert into Velma. Because I don't really, from the way the trailer is, it doesn't really seem like Velma is actually going to be acting like the typical way Velma does. This is what happens when you're self-aware, but you're not like good at being self-aware, if that makes any sense. The Harley Quinn show is a great example of how to do this correctly. This right here, though, this is not it. I don't really know what else to say, though. This is something, though. That's for sure. It's something. Somebody said Fred gets his own art style. Like, yeah, that's what I thought too. He doesn't even look like he's in the same show. But that's, I don't know, man. And this, of course, they use his government name. Like I said, this is Shaggy's real name, bro. More importantly, though, if you're going to make Shaggy black, can you at least make him look cool? What is this? This is a very generic black person design. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, you could have gave my boy, if you were gonna make him black and change his name, you might as well give him some new drip too, because for one, I don't even know what this is supposed to be. Are these wigs? I guess these are wigs. Like I said, he looks like a Floridian. He hasn't even opened his mouth, so for all we know, he could have a grill too. This nasty goatee, his lineup is not even right, actually. If you look at it, like, his barber kind of messed him up a little bit, so Shaggy does need to go to a new barber if that's the case. I don't even want to talk about how noticeably larger his lips are compared to Fred's, but you know, like, if you're gonna make a black Shaggy, make him at least look fire, bro. That's all I'm saying. In general, I don't really know who this show was made for. I think it's a cool concept, but the execution of it so far is not great. And whenever the first episode comes out, like, I'll cover it. If I get around to it, I'll cover it. I'll see how it is. I'm not gonna just straight up act like it's gonna be a failure, but right now this is not looking great. And if you liked the video, go ahead and hit that subscribe, like, comment, all that jazz. Next video we could do something more fun. So I'll see you then. Let's work.